Well, it's about that time. It has been months since we've actually been on a trail. Um, we've been traveling, camping, and everything else. I think the last time we actually went an actual hike was end of July, or the beginning of July, because we took off June and July before we went off for the camping trip to New England, which you guys just seen. So yeah, so here we go, knocking off, and I've been in pain all week. My shoulders hold off for the pain, the shoulders, the whole blade across here, my knees, and everything else. So I've been doing pain management all week long. But now it's time to get out, and we're hitting the trails again today for the beginning of the fall and winter hike season, which is awesome. That nice cool breeze, that crisp air. And last time we were out anywhere, there was nope. I was about to say we're going to be going back under the East Coast canopy, which is filled with trees and everything else. But here we go. We really gotta take care of this. So yeah, there's the hat, and get back to you in a minute. Gotta go meet up with the kid and head out to the puddle jumper. Oh, look who's here. Hi, are you ready to go?
Yes.
All right, it's been a while. Come on. You forgot to say good morning in French since you've been learning French. Go ahead and say it.
Bonjour, my friend.
Bonjour. Yes, and look at her hiking outfit today. Very, very stylish. The shorts with the LL Bean, what is this? Base layer ensemble. We are looking very cool today. Ooh, kind of chilly out here. I did not wear a long sleeve shirt up under this, and I forgot to wear my base layer. So guess who's a little chilly right now? She just told me there's poop right where I was about to step. Don't you just love living in the hood? So, as usual, we're leaving the, what's the old saying? From the hood to the, say it. Speak up.
The wood.
From the hood to the woods. Welcome to the Whitebeard and TK Experience and the beginning of fall and winter hiking. Woohoo! All right. You know the routine is ow, hit my head. If you want to experience this through our eyes, you have to do what?
Get in back
Get in the back seat and take a ride with us. All right. We got plenty of room since we cleaned it all out. Have a seat.
You didn't do it because I did it.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. gas. We've been driving for a bit. Just want to make sure we got enough to get us through the week for now. But yeah, whatever. Basically, we should have put the gas in the tank last night. That didn't happen. So, yeah.
I'm nodding with the camera, yes.
Price of gas is crazy.
Very crazy. Very crazy.
Regular. I gave him $20, and look what we got. Anyway, we were already half full, so we're fine. Let's go. For breakfast this morning, like the gas, had some tea. Hey, look at how beautiful we got these. But unfortunately, make your tea a little too hot. We had some tea and Cliff Bars. There wasn't enough water inside the pitcher. We use a Brita pitcher at home. There wasn't enough water because, like I did with the gas last night, forgot to fill up everything and forgot to fill up our 2-gallon jug that we usually travel with. So we had just enough water to put inside of our backpack and into our packs, and then we made tea with the other part of water. So yeah, we're not that far from the trail, but it's time to make a pit stop because that tea just sort of like said good morning. So this is where we are. Where did she go? I just saw her. All right, she just went in. I just thought I'd tell you that. You probably don't care, but you know it now anyway. Look at these beautiful fall colors. Trees are pretty. Ah, look, there's a giant brown leaf. Let's go, leaf. Usually, sometimes, you're switching seasons, it's kind of hard to gauge what you need to wear. But I started to wear my, what she's wearing, but I have, it comes up here. We showed this morning. My base layer, my thermo, which would keep me warmer, and then I would wear this. I can hike and I'm fine, but what I have is this without any long sleeve shirt or long sleeve thermo which is basically what I would wear. And so today, instead of being overdressed, I'm underdressed, and I'm really kind of cold because under this I have another summer hiking shirt to keep myself cool when I'm hiking. But under that is one of the performance sleeveless shirts that I use in the house when we're working out. So I'm quite cold. About 10 minutes after walking, taking this hike, I'll warm up, but yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable. I'm usually fairly dressed for it, and I just twisted my ankle that's been hurting me for a couple of weeks now. Right on the side, of course, that the Achilles tendon. Yeah. And I'll show you in a minute what we're walking on. Basically, you can't see because the leaves are covering it. Under here are a bunch of trees. But it's all covered by the leaves. So, it's a lot of tripping and twisting. There's a small little swampy lake over there. The back end of it is actually closed, so you can't really see. She's getting some shots. But you can't really see because we discovered that a few years ago, but they closed it up last year, 2020. It goes back up over that hill and stuff you come in. So we're going through the front part today. We haven't been here since last winter when we had to cut our hike short. 51, I think it was. 51st hike of the 52 hike challenge. Because there was snow and ice down here, and we did not have the spikes that we intend to buy this year. Into the woods. Into the woods. Ooh, mud and water. Sing Into the Woods. Okay. And you almost missed the rock that you were walking on. Watch your step. Oh, I wish I could get this camera lower. Want me to go first?
No. Good thing I turned the camera off, because not only did I trip on my foot, but a whole big old puddle of mud. I would have dropped us.
I can't see if you can see that. South Loop. Oh look, she's a wood fairy. There's a leaf in your head that has rested on your nest. Just like me, the trees are losing their hair. How long did that take us? Less than 10 minutes to start getting warmed up? She said there are geocaches here. Someone's probably, I didn't know that. Maybe we ought to check that out one day. So if we find one, point it out to me. What's she doing back there? Usually I don't start tripping or twisting my ankle until about an hour, 2 hours in. I have done it a number of times so far. The very ankle that's been hurting. Sitting behind the wheel for a couple of weeks, a couple of days driving from the Midwest to here with that left foot. You know, you have it on a floorboard and sort of twist it, kind of like this the entire time you're riding. So my ankle, I can't touch it. At that bend point of my ankle has been hurting for a while. So this is our first. Where's she at? Been taking some Aleve for a couple of days, but yeah. And that's after weeks of not taking care of it. And I should have just rested it, and I didn't. We'll do some pain management with it, but so try doing it now. She's back. A small stream crossing. A little pop of color. So nice. this?
Biological invasion.
Go ahead.
Invasion.
Invasion. Go ahead.
These are native species. Grapevines,
Go on.
sweet pepperbush,
Delicioso.
also known as
Yeah.
plethora. Invasive species. Oriental bittersweet.
That's a fruit.
Winged eonims,
Yeah.
aka burning bush.
Uh-huh. And what's the difference, quickly? Between...
One was here, and the other one was bought here.
Right. So one was native to this area, and then other ones are brought in, and sometimes they come and they choke in, or they choke up and destroy some of the plants that were already in this area. I couldn't tell you when these species came in. We were here and we took a tour once, and we learned about some of these species and what time period they came in. But I would assume as European settlers were coming in, or whatever else was going on, as people moved here over the years, they must have brought stuff in with them, or maybe some seeds came in. Who knows? Maybe they blew across the ocean. But, you know, like you may move somewhere. You know how people do in modern homes today? They buy their houses and they put some plants or some trees over there that come from some other country. That may have been how this happened. Anyway, let's walk on, because stopping is making me cold now. So assuming we're going to be going up this point, which is right up there. Giant step up. Whoa. Ugh. Where'd she go? She's back there filming. I'll try not to break my neck, because she can't come and help. This, my friends, is what we kind of call a scramble. When you gotta climb up some rocks that appear on your trail. This is not a giant one, but it's one of the beauties about this little trail up here is that it gives you a lot of different things, although it's not. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Ah, she has appeared. And there she is. Oof. I'll finish this when I get up there. Yeah. pretty steep. You can't really tell from moving pictures, even a picture can't tell you how big that drop is, but yeah. Let's ride this edge all the way up. Okay, I can't look at my phone because I don't intend to fall, just to get you some great video. I think there's a bench up here. Maybe we'll stop up here and eat. My father's getting the workout. These slides are getting the workout. I think I want to eat. Get some water in the body too.
Look at these tiny things. Kind of look like little peppers. Yeah? I'm recording.
Huh?
I'm recording. They look like little peppers.
So, what do we have today, Cookie? Well, we're actually going to have a pretty big dinner tonight. And we ate a lot of junk yesterday, right? Yes, we ate a lot of stuff yesterday. And yeah, so kind of taking it easy with the food today. And then tonight we're gonna have a delicious soup. I made a vegetable broth for us. So she cooks on Saturdays. So we're gonna have a vegetable soup. And what else did you say we're gonna do? Drink?
Veggie wraps.
And some veggie wraps. So for today's lunch, what do we have?
Okay, we have 10-month aged white cheddar, or on the package it just says cheddar because cheese is not yellow. Let me just point that out in case you didn't know that. Cheese is not naturally yellow.
Okay.
Anyway.
That is grass-fed.
Irish cheddar.
$20 cheese.
Aged 12 months. And
some
regular
plain old
Triscuits.
Yay! And lots of water with this as our backdrop. I know, to the average person watching this, you're thinking, yeah, that's nothing but a bunch of trees. With the absence of buses, trains, cars, and nothing but the birds and cool, crisp air. That makes all the difference in the world. We just went up a hill on a switch, sort of a mini switchback, and I was not going to film it because I was not trying to get hurt. I'm trying to film something. Anyway, here comes kind of another one around this little rock wall.
I got time.
See if you can find a snake.
From up here,
Or not.
the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful. You and me.
We came from there, and now we just come around the rock wall, and we're going to walk back up
In the great outdoors.
around there.
Forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me.
Good Saturday morning workout. Then we're gonna call this leg day.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift and hope that you'll take it into her side. La 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 la.
Up through the squeezing tree she went. You see how big this tree is? Check this out. When does it stop? Yeah, that's a giant one. Tulip trees squeeze. You made it. I thought that was water that I heard. Crazy. Come on. To put this hike into perspective for you, what's taking you an hour to see has taken us nearly 2.5 to 3 hours to complete. The point of the Whitebeard and TK experience is to let you experience just a small piece, just a tiny bit of what we go through on a hike, including the difference in the scenery and texture. Hey, we got a little rock scramble up here for you. Except for this time we're going down. My legs are tired. Wait. Ooh. She has disappeared. Ooh. And this is when we put the camera down so we don't show you us going and snapping necks. She down there holding up traffic. I said, you down there holding up traffic. Whoa! Okay. let's see if I can show this to you without falling. Almost. You're gonna have to catch it from the other angle. Yeah, I wasn't doing that. I had to make sure I was holding on and paying attention. Okay, no unnecessary injuries. Oh, by the way, I did take that mulching back there a few minutes ago. I get it kicked in. We're almost done with this. So then the recovery time comes. Huge mark. Mark, rock. Letting us know we are almost done. I love seeing this rock. I don't like this trail. Be careful with those leaves. And this is when we stop filming because nobody's trying to get hurt. Another reason for this adventure series is not just so that you can experience the adventure through our eyes, whether it's hiking or camping or taking a road trip, but to encourage others who may come from an urban city area like we do, or just any walk of life, to get outdoors, to get outside and enjoy themselves. You know, I am 58 years old and TK has asthma. Being outside and being outdoors and being active, it can be for anybody, no matter what walk of life you're in. Certainly check with your doctor, but no matter what you do, you can always modify what you're doing. Take it slow. You don't have to take strenuous hikes. You can take small little nature walks. But whatever it is, that's part of why we're here. To encourage you to go and enjoy the great outdoors. If you've been following us for a while, you might recognize us from the winter when there's a giant tree over here when we're doing our 51st hike from the 52 hike challenge. I had to move the log, but that's not why I stopped. Catch my breath, that's number one. Hiking in the fall is really nice to see these beautiful leaves and watching them fall all over the path. You see the colors. But it's also a hidden danger. And the danger is the leaves can cover the path that have roots and rocks, and they can be very slippery. Even when it's not raining, but when you slip on wet leaves in the rain, it's really dangerous. But even so, dry or wet, stepping on leaves is very dangerous. I stopped filming back there, you wouldn't know because I didn't say anything about it. Because I did two things wrong. One, I was too busy trying to film, and I didn't have my trekking pole. And I took a major slip back there, and she was too far ahead of me, so she couldn't even hear or see me. And thankfully, I did not fall because it was coming right next to a bunch of rocks. And that was really stupid. Secondly, I was moving a little too fast and stepping on the leaves. So, you know, it's always better to just take your time and slowly go over those leaves. Have your trekking poles handy. And just pay attention to your surroundings. It's beautiful, but it's also a dangerous place. Okay, well, we're heading out of here to get back to the car. And yeah, let's go. Am I the only one? I know somebody's gonna say, what is he talking about? That is disgusting, whatever. Clenching up the glutes. I was coming around the corner, my hips hurt really, really bad from just going over rocks, twisting everything else. So I don't know why, I just stood there for a second, I stretched out my back and tightened the glutes, and it felt really, really good. Now, any of you out there, tell me in the comments, you hikers, have you ever done that when you got to the top of the hill, when you start stretching, you know, to help your body just relax after that long hike? What are some of the things that you do? Whew. Can't wait to get back to the car, stretch out my leg. Truck that was here is gone. Wow, really? You know what? Get up out of here. And there she is, all ready for us to head back. Hey, don't be laughing at me. My busted up knees is the only way I can do sort of a lunge type of stretch for myself. All right, well. Well, the sun in my face. Get the vitamin E. Get the vitamin E. So, oh, check her out. She got her official Federale travel glasses. Why can't you just eat the applesauce like normal people?
Because I like to drink my applesauce, by the way. Because if there's no
does that?
need to dirty a
Who
spoon,
does that?
I
That was the whole purpose of having the spoon.
too bad.
Makes no sense.
Makes sense.
None whatsoever. So how you feeling? I'll ask you again tomorrow
Good.
after the hike.
Good.
It's been a while. We were supposed to go over to this other place, and I'm glad that I chose not to do it, but to come here, because it's been a long while, and even the workouts in the house, and I haven't been to the gym because whatever, it doesn't matter. So my knees and ankles, this was a really good. The other one is a lot longer, and it would have taken us too many hours, and I'm glad I did this. But the reason why we're in this side is because this side we're close to the supermarket, which is where we're going today. But anyway, so that was just a small glimpse of Softness Family Preserve here in Westchester. It's maybe about 30 miles away from the Bronx, and this is one of our favorite sort of, what do you want to call, local places to go to. Although it was challenging when we first found it, it's no longer challenging at this point. We've done so much in different trails, longer trails, harder trails. But what this place offers, although I think the whole entire complete thing is how many miles? I forgot. But the usual thing that we do is a South Loop. I think it might be 7 miles long, but we usually do the South Loop, which is about 3 miles long, which is what we do. What this place offers, although you don't have to go up 7,000 feet and all the other good stuff, what it offers is a lot of different, I want to say terrain, challenges, that's the word. Different challenges. You want to talk, or just going to, what is that glare? Is it from my hand, or is it this camera?
Your hand.
Okay. Look. Oh, it's angelic. Oh, I miss it. Wait. Okay, forget it. Go ahead.
There's like a little waterfall that you have to go up.
Yes.
And then there's a stone staircase that you have to come down at the end.
Which we didn't.
Depending on which way you go.
Right, we didn't. We turned the other way, which is the slip I was talking about earlier. Yeah, so there's a couple of scrambles to get through in here, maybe 2, 3, right? I think there are 3 scrambles to go through, which is like, when you're climbing up a rock, and do nothing strenuous like if you went to other places. I would say this is more of a moderate trail. But it's good enough to give you a feel for what you would do if you went to way upstate or some other trail where you're doing massive scrambles up steep mountain climbs where you're looking down, and the only thing between you, well, actually, there's death in heaven or wherever you end up if you fall off those type of cliffs.
You know what I just thought about?
What?
RoboCop.
Yes, the RoboCop. So, I left the tripod and my finger is hurting from holding this stupid phone up. Yeah, so you get a couple of scrambles. So you'll see what it's like to climb over rocks, or maybe crawl through a rock, or step down the stone stairs and a crossover walk. And there's lots of hills and a few flats, but you go over a lot of rocks and tree roots. When you come in, there's a whole big path full of nothing but tree roots. And you get over that little bridge as you come into it, and as you've seen all the other things. So this gives you a lot of different challenges from a lot of different terrains, or from longer, bigger trails that you may experience other places. So if you're in the neighborhood, or if you want something that's going to be a little bit more challenging than, let's say, taking a nature taking a nature walk, I recommend coming here. It's a really beautiful place. It's only one side has parking. Or we just discovered there's two sections or two parks of getting in here to have parking. We always usually come to this side, which is the east side.
I think so.
I think this is the eastern side. We want to come in on the other side, but we only went there once by mistake when we got lost. And so we're trying to find our way on that side, but I think you can only get in and you have to go all the way over that way. So I guess maybe one day we'll do that and we'll take the, told you my arms in my hand are tired from holding this phone. And I forgot what I was saying about coming in.
You said that maybe we'll go through another side.
No, something before that.
Doesn't have parking.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so that's why we like it. It gives you a little bit of challenge. And so, like, in between, you know, we'll take something that's strenuous, you know, that we will mark like strenuous hikes. We'll come here, and this is a little local. We can get here. I know what I was going to say about parking. You get here, you do about 2 or 3 hours over here, and you get a little bit of rest and you drive. Like I said, I think that this is more moderate. We have taken strenuous hikes, but this is really cool because, like I said, you will get all of the different challenges that are here. Now, one big challenge about this place is parking. The lot is very small. You can fit but so many cars here, and you'll have to park along the road. So it's good to get here early, or get here kind of early, not late. I think this opens up at 9, and so if you come up here around 10, it's already packed.
We always park where we're not supposed to.
Shh, why would you say that? The people might be looking at this video and go, oh, it's that car. Bad enough we got puddle jumper written across the sides. Anybody come out will go, oh, that's that car again. So, but yeah, you come early. And like say if you came here around 9 o'clock, maybe about 11 o'clock, cars will be pulling out, and then you can pull in and get your little spot in there. But that's the bigger challenge, is more of the parking than it is the hike.
Yeah.
You just gonna sit there, Ray?
I prefer Stevie Wonder, but
What? No, we're gonna listen to Ray Charles on the way down to. You're gonna see.
no, I'm not talking about music. I'm talking about
the look.
the blindness.
Those are more Ray Charles glasses.
Okay.
When we were in New Mexico, we were looking for some shades because the one she had wasn't doing anything for the sun, so she picked these up. I said, yeah, that's usually what people are wearing when they go out in them giant, not giant, but what is it? When you got like a lot of sun, because like she got the wraparound. Turn your big over. There you go. Comes already over here, so it kind of blocks the sun, and then you got all that. So, yeah. This was not about looks. It was all about protecting the eyeballs from the blinding sand. All right, it's time for us to hit this road, Jack. Oh, isn't that a Ray song? She's going to be listening to Ray. Finally, and it was caught on camera too, so everybody heard that.
Listen, every time I'm editing, and he's recording, 99% of the time, I just hear like burps. I'm just like, what is going on?
It's the gas, man. My body goes through stress it was like stress anyway. It's almost like when I have anxiety attacks, and it's like the whole bunch of gas, but you do put your body through stress when you're exercising. But I don't know why, and I just get gassy, man. But it don't come out the other end. So there's, you know what? Whatever. Okay, it's time for me to wait. I didn't even eat my stuff.
No, it's here.
Okay, I'm going to eat some refreshment and then drive.
Right turn at the end of the road onto Long Ridge Road.
Yes, ma'am.
Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Who's thumping back there?
What's that?
Somebody fell. The body. Dang.
Ghost. Why would you say that? It's not even that I dropped the cheese, it's that I dropped it, period. I don't like dropping things.
That is all.